It's the seminal millennial childhood classic, The Parent Trap. Coming up next on Least Important Things.
Annie James and Hallie Parker are about to discover
This is so freaky.
they're both unique in the same way.
That's my mom. That's my dad. And you and I are like sisters. Hallie, we're like twins. I have a brilliant idea. I think we should switch places. I'll go back to London as you, and you go back to California as me. If we switch, they'll have to unswitch us. And when they do, they'll have to meet again, face to face. Honey, you never looked better.
Welcome home, kiddo.
Dad, finally.
Now, two sisters
You're back. Mother,
are setting the perfect trap
It seems like it's been forever.
I have no idea.
to bring their parents back together.
Welcome to a podcast called Least Important Things, a show about movies, friendship, and finding meaning in the most important of the least important things. I'm your host, Luke Ferris. In today's episode, we're discussing The Parent Trap, 1998, going back in time. But I've got some campers here to help me out. They're already laughing at me. They're going to have to be thrown into the isolation cabin out of disrespect. Joining me today, I have a few campers. Well, let's do some roll call. How about that?
Hi, I'm...
No, I agree.
Audrey Ferris.
I'm Ian McKay.
Just say
Audrey
here.
Ferris.
Audrey Ferris.
Hello.
Beth Donaldson.
Here.
Ian McKay.
Here.
Welcome, friends. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having
If you're
us.
watching on YouTube, we are wearing Camp Walden t-shirts, and we just had a themed dinner night. Do you guys want to explain what happened, even though I planned it?
Yes, we do. We participated in the Parent Trap themes of food and beverage.
So, meaning we had wine from Napa Valley, of course.
Yes, of course.
We had a bowl of chili.
And
Made by
cornbread.
Chessie.
Cornbread.
It was definitely not as good as
No, it was
Chessie's.
better.
Very good.
It was not
It
as
was
good
better.
as Chessie's.
What else did we have?
Then we had Oreos and peanut butter, which were
course.
eaten in the isolation cabin.
Yeah.
A pivotal moment in the entire film.
Yeah, so
Ian's
we-
favorite scene.
We are in the isolation cabin right now. Friends, let's talk about this movie and your experiences. Ian, when did you first see this movie? I think you're the one out of all of us that didn't really remember the first or last time you watched this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I must have watched it when I was like 10, so probably like 2000.
Yeah.
But this is the first time rewatching it, and it's weird how like you can start to predict what happened. You're like, oh wait, I do have this memory of this movie.
We just watched it for context, and you were like, "Oh,
It's
you knew
fresh.
the lines." I was surprised because you came in, you're like, "I don't know, I think I've seen this movie," but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
came back.
It comes back.
Beth, what about you? What did you grow up watching this movie?
Yeah, like every other day.
Yeah.
Growing up with two sisters, we learned the handshake.
You have to.
Lots of core memories.
The handshake's tough too. It's not
Yeah, it was
something small.
very
It's a commitment.
complex.
It's a
Oh,
commitment,
yes.
and it has the musical timing as well.
Right.
Audrey, what about you?
I feel like we just watched this very recently. Do we watch it every year?
We watch it about every
We watch
year.
it all the
Yeah.
time.
What about that?
Yeah. So childhood movie.
Continuing on in adulthood.
Classic.
And it's aged well, and that's why we're talking about it today.
Mhm.
Okay, friends, we have a lot to talk about, but beforehand, I'm going to read some information about our Patreon.
Okay.
Ooh, exciting.
You can join Patreon for free, and you get emails, alerts of all the episodes. It's very exciting. But you can also pay $5 per month and be a friend of the show.
What do you get as a friend of the show?
Perks like this sticker, this least important thing sticker, if you're
I
watching
want
on
one.
YouTube.
I want one.
You get a personal note from me, which is very exciting.
Handwritten?
Handwritten.
Well, I might have to type those out because my handwriting's so bad.
Okay.
And more special things to come. And then follow us on all the things you need to follow. Subscribe to us, leastimportantthings.com, leastimportantthings@gmail.com. Instagram, Luke H. Ferris. Letterboxd, Luke H. Ferris. TikTok, if it exists, at Least Important Things.
And most importantly, this is an independent podcast, so please share with your
Friends, maybe you're small talking in the break room. Say, hey, what are you listening to? I listen to this podcast, Least Important Things. Maybe you're having dinner with your ex-wife that's been set up by your twins. And you're like, hey, this is awkward. We should talk about what we were listening to. Oh, you should listen to this podcast,
All least important things. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Guys, we have a sponsor for today's show. I didn't know if you knew this. This is part of our rewatch series. It's very exciting. We have new sponsors coming in for every episode. And the best part about this is like I will not endorse a product if I don't believe in it. So
same.
Every episode, these products, these services I use. So I'm not trying to fool the listener and the viewer. It's really important to me. So this sponsors, I'm really excited about this sponsor. I think you guys would be too. This episode is brought to you by Parker Knoll Vineyard. Enjoy the finest wines of the Napa Valley, owned by the finest man in the Napa Valley. Buy a bottle of our award-winning Chardonnay or visit our vineyard for a private tour on horseback. Parker Knoll Vineyard, serving the best of the valley since 1993. Thank you to Parker Knoll.
Very exciting.
All right, next we do something called Back of the VHS. And that's basically the overview of this movie. I'm assuming if you're here, you've probably watched this movie, but we want to make sure that our listeners, viewers have a context. If they haven't watched it in a while, you should go watch it now, then listen to this. But just a little bit of a context. I'm going to have Audrey read the back of the VHS. I did find the VHS and copy and pasted this. So this is the synopsis of the movie.
Wow, okay. It says back of the VHS.
Yes.
Description.
Yes. That's the segment.
Okay. What if you spent your whole life wishing for something you didn't know you already had? Hallie Parker and Annie James are about to find out. From Walt Disney Pictures and the creators of Father of the Bride comes the hilariously fresh and contemporary retelling of the classic hit, The Parent Trap. Hallie is the cool girl from California.
Yeah.
Annie is a fair rose from London. When the two accidentally meet at summer camp, they think they have nothing in common except that they're identical twins, both played by Lindsay Lohan. Wild.
Important part.
Now they're up to their freckles and schemes and dreams to switch places, get their parents, Dennis Quaid and Natasha Richardson, back together, and have the family they've always wished for.
Thank you. That's the back of the VHS. Some more back of the VHS. This was directed by Nancy Meyers, directorial debut. She wrote Father of the Bride, a bunch of other stuff.
She wrote Father of the Bride?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
It all makes sense.
In many movies
After that, most famously The Holiday as well.
it's complicated. It
Just an amazing director. She also wrote this film as well. So
it's really cool because she's a writer moving into the director's chair, and this is what a banger to start out your
I
career
did not
with.
know she was a writer.
exactly.
Music by Alan Silvestri. He's a legendary composer. He's done everything. I couldn't even list all of his credentials, but he did all that in, like Marvel MCU stuff, like the big Avengers theme. He did that. The score is amazing. No, Hans
Zimmer.
Oh,
Thank you, Beth. Gold star. What do you get for a camp? You get like I feel like a gold star is elementary
brownie.
school.
Yeah, you get to move.
You just
up
get a
to
point.
an Oreo.
Yeah.
Cinematography by Dean Cundy. Now, for the nerds out there, Dean Cundy, they called the Cundy flair. So the soft lighting, the visuals, all that is him. He did some of every movie that you love. He's done ones that you guys might know: Back to the Future, Hook, Jurassic Park, and he worked on The Holiday as well. So he shot The Holiday as well. So Dean Cundy. He also did the original Halloween. All right, this movie is starring, we already know this, Lindsay Lohan ×2 as Hallie Parker and Annie James. Dennis Quaid as Nick Parker. Natasha Richardson as Elizabeth James. Elaine Hendricks as Meredith Blake. Lisa Ann Walter as Chessie. And Simon Kuntz as Martin. Very exciting. I don't know if you guys saw this. There's a new Freaky Friday film.
Freaky Friday 2.
Freakier Friday.
Oh.
And there's a really cool moment where we actually had a reunion of the actress that played Meredith.
And Chessie and Lindsay Lohan. So they were all on the red carpet together. It was really cool. That just happened.
I missed that.
I know. Look it up. It's very adorable, very cute to see. But these people, obviously, when you have a movie like this, they're a part of your childhood and they're in your lives. It's very exciting. All right, that's the back of the VHS. Now we're moving on to facts that you can fact check. I'm not going to do the work for you. Ready for some facts?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
I'm going to blow your mind. Here
Let's
we go.
do
Guys,
If you were in the theater in July of 1998 when this movie was released, you could have seen Parent Trap, of course. You could have also seen Armageddon, Lethal Weapon 4, Saving Private Ryan,
Wow.
Madeline, Small Soldiers,
and The Mask of Zorro.
Oh,
seem like
Zorro's
huge
so
Madeline.
good.
Yeah, huge metal.
I thought we didn't get a lot of
Saved by
reaction
Ryan,
from
though.
Lethal
Madeline.
Weapon.
Never seen. Wait, was it live action Madeline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't think I ever saw it.
Oh,
It's so
we had
cute.
that VHS.
I remember that one.
Well, the irony is that during Parent Trap, I said, this reminds me of the Madeline movie.
And I don't think I'd heard the name Madeline in, since 1990.
Yeah,
You're
there
gonna
you go.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Were there more? Did you hit
That's
them
it.
all?
That's it. This movie was filmed in California and London. No problem there.
No East Coast shots?
No East Coast shots.
Ian called this out in the movie. He said, "What did you say about the trees?"
I said those are ponderosa pines, which do not grow on the East Coast.
I don't know what that means, but I can confirm that the camp was filmed at Camp Sealy in Crestline, California. I don't know, Beth. I don't know if you know where that is.
I don't.
But you're from
Original.
California.
That's embarrassing.
And the vineyard was filmed at an actual family vineyard, a Stagland family vineyard.
Oh, cool.
Stagland. We should go.
We should go.
We should have a
Can we
reunion
go?
at
Like
Stagland.
in the shirts.
Yeah. Can we please? Stagland.
Maybe.
Bookmarking that.
The budget was
15 million, and it made 92 million worldwide.
Whoa.
Wow.
So this
Profitable.
film was a hit. I'm really surprised they didn't make a sequel.
Private
I'm glad
equity
they-
will
I
get
think
No.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad they did it. It protected the
I'm
film.
I mean this is
technically this is a remake of a 1960s
Right.
Disney movie, but
yeah, this is the one that holds up true.
I don't
Were you
think
gonna
there
say
was more to
something?
say. Or there's not more to the story. What would
Yeah.
the sequel be?
No
Like,
one really
they-
talks about the first one.
That's true. But they accomplished what they needed to. There was nothing else to
Yeah.
to be done.
Speaking of the first one, actress Joanna Barnes played the wicked girlfriend in the original Parent Trap, and she plays Aunt Vicky.
That Aunt
She's the
Vicky?
original-
Aunt Vicky?
Yes,
Seriously?
she
Yeah.
is the original bad
She
girl.
was Meredith in the first movie.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh! Wait, that's really cool.
So, but
Good Easter egg.
But her name in the first one was Vicky. So we could theorize that the Vicky in the 1960s Parent Trap is the Vicky in this movie, and her daughter is going through the exact same experience that she went through in the 60s.
Oh.
She's too calm for that.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
in the world of the Parent Trap, it's happened twice.
Disney Universe.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And Vicky,
She had a daughter just to try to recreate her failed experience.
yes, yeah.
It's
I think it's canon. You heard it here first. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Lost
boy at the camp, the kid who went to the all girls camp, is Lindsay Lohan's brother.
I did not know that.
What?
Yes.
Wait, he's not lost.
Well, Lost Boy. I think Lost Boy.
Misplaced.
The Lost Boy.
Misplaced.
That's
I
her
think it was
brother.
the Lost Boy.
That's
Yeah.
so interesting.
And apparently at the airport scene, her mom and other sister
Are in that scene as well. So I guess Lindsay got to bring her whole family to set.
That's cool.
which makes sense.
Well, they were probably there the whole time anyway.
Yeah. Apparently, Lindsay Lohan, when she was 11, pretended to be ill so she could skip school and go to her first audition for this movie and got it. So, kids, skip school.
But her parents definitely drove her to that.
No, she walked uphill 100 miles.
Scarlett Johansson also tried out for this part.
Really?
So-
how old was she? Do you know?
Probably
Similar age, I think, or maybe she probably was a little bit younger. No,
No, I
probably
was
the same age.
I would have thought she was a little older. But I
So,
would
so
not-
can you imagine? That would be a really an interesting timeline.
Did she
Yeah.
do anything when she was a kid that we've
Yeah.
seen?
her first paid gig was an appearance on Conan's late night show.
ScarJo?
Yes, and
What'd
you
she
can look
do?
up. It was a bit. It was like she won the local spelling bee, and the whole idea was that she came on set and she couldn't actually spell.
Oh.
And like
I
Conan
wanna
was
watch
like, yeah, you can look it up online. It's very funny.
That's wild.
It's very funny. So in an extended conversation that was a deleted scene, Elizabeth explained more detail of why their relationship didn't work out. She says, "I tried living in California and he tried living in
in London. It's a deleted scene, so they cut it from the conversation. So there's more to the lore there, but I think we'll get into the
Cultural.
lore
Mhm.
of this relationship. 3 years after the release of this movie, Lisa Ann Walter, who plays Chessie, would give birth to twins on October 11th, the same
Stop.
day as the
No
birth of
way.
the twins in the movie.
No way.
That's eerie.
I don't like that.
crazy,
That's
crazy.
wild. I
All
feel
right,
She
That's
planned
sick.
it.
Something's in the water. All right, that's facts that you can fact check. I'm not going to do the work for you. Okay, moving on to OT's overall
Does that mean
thoughts.
it's not true?
I'm not going to do the
Are
work
you
for
just
you. You can
making
check.
things
No,
up?
this is stuff I got from the internet, but
None
you
of
can do
this
the
is
work.
real.
I think it's real. It's real.
Gaslight.
I'm
Gaslight.
super gullible, so this could all be part of like
No, it's
some type of
not.
test. I think it's
No,
true.
it's not.
I
No,
believe
it's
everything
not.
you say.
Okay, OTs.
This is overall thoughts. This is this
Okay.
segment where we just kind of give our overall thoughts of the movie and
Okay.
what we thought. But I want to ask you guys two questions. Specifically, the last 20 plus years, almost 30 years, the internet has really taken hold of two theories about the Parent Trap. One, are the parents horrible people? Are they bad parents in their decision? And two, should Meredith Blake be a hero? She should not be a villain. So I want to know your thoughts. One, should Meredith be vilified the way she's vilified in the movie?
Are we going in popcorn or
Audrey,
just
let's
popcorn.
start with you.
Okay, which question?
Should Meredith
Be vilified as a hero?
Vilified as a hero?
Yes.
I don't really understand that question.
Do you think it's incorrect that she's a villain in this movie?
I don't think she should be a hero.
The internet has reclaimed her and said, "Hey, if I was 26,
I
I
get
would
it.
marry Nick Parker."
I respect what she's doing. I wish that I had the courage to do the same. She's very outgoing, but she's very mean to Hallie.
Yeah.
she
so
is.
like she is a villain in that. She's very mean to the kids. And
yes, that
you
is
can't,
villainous.
Yeah, that is villainous. But her motive to be with Dennis Quaid and live on a vineyard is completely honorable, and I support her. in that.
Okay. It can be both things. Beth, what do you think?
I think it's hard for me to look past her core,
Mhm.
which feels evil.
Rotten.
to put it lightly. I think you said it right, Audrey. Like
Mm.
the way that she spoke to Hallie, like she clearly had ulterior. That's really hard to say. Ulterior
Nefarious motives.
Nailed
It's
it.
the first time I've ever said that word. Ulterior motives. And yeah, I feel like she was just like in it for the money, and he's hot.
And the
Yeah.
bod.
Yeah,
And
bod.
the face and the tan.
And like she really wanted to use her little bell for having a personal maid.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's hard for me to look past that. You did have you called her out at one point, which I agreed with, the taking a sleeping pill.
Yeah, she had some good moves.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Yeah, on the
Respect.
camping trip. Like,
She earned respect in certain
She was
regards,
self-aware.
and other times not so much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Other times, not so much. I did rewatching it catch her. She told her dad really quickly before they arrive in the hotel, like, he's worth $1 million. And I
Yeah.
think that kind of nailed in the
Sleazy,
coffin. Like,
yeah.
you'll love him,
Yeah.
Daddy. He's worth millions.
Right.
Adult women calling their father daddy.
Yeah,
Is a
yeah.
bad
That was a very
sign.
90s
That's
thing.
so
Yeah,
hard.
so it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
True.
Now, Ian, if you were 26-year-old Meredith Blake, how would you?
Well, I was thinking about this.
How have you dealt with that situation?
Two things that came to mind. One is I don't appreciate that she's two-faced, right?
Yes,
She'll be
yes,
nice
yes.
to Dennis Quaid and then really mean to Hallie.
Yes.
Or Lindsay Lohan. But the other side is it sounds like they met during the summer while Hallie was gone,
Mm.
right? She's like, here's this great bachelor, and now she has to deal with this other person. She's 26. Like, as a
And he
20
didn't tell her. And he did
And he
not
didn't tell
tell
her.
her.
that she has a twin.
Yeah. And at 26, I don't want this little 11-year-old coming in. Like, I know what I want.
Total
Yeah.
buzzkill.
And at the end of the day, she was very candid. She said, it's either me or the girls.
Mm.
And just because Dennis chose the girls doesn't mean that she was wrong for telling him what she wanted. She gave him the ultimatum.
Honesty is key in any relationship. That's important. And her kids were lying. It's I don't
Conniving.
know. Conniving. So
Yeah.
Can we talk about 8 weeks?
Yeah, go for
They
it.
were engaged.
Let's break it down. So here on Least Important Things, we love talking about the corporations and the organizations behind the movie. So let's break it down. She was hired as a publicist for the summer.
Right.
So she was hired in, and how quickly, Beth, do you think they started hooking up?
Like very quickly. Like
A couple of glasses of
Yeah.
wine. He said,
Let me take a sip of my
the Parker
Evian
Knoll glass. They're 14.5%. So those bottles.
organic.
Because
Straight from the...
they're engaged. They're engaged, right?
And they're getting
should be
married-
married in 2 weeks. So that means they got engaged very
Within
early.
8 weeks.
Holy
They
cow.
got engaged before Hallie got home.
Yeah, guess because she was
was
at
like,
summer
did you
camp.
tell her yet?
It's like they were dating for 6, engaged for 2.
How many months? That's Can we do
That's
that?
2.
It would be
like a
summer.
month
It's
and a
like
half.
June
2
to
months.
August. Because
8 weeks is 2 months.
Yeah.
she's going back to school. Like it's the last camping trip before
That's
she
as
goes
much
back to
time
school.
as I would need for Dennis.
But then I mean, there's
Dennis
also
could lock me
vineyard.
down in a vineyard.
there's also a conspiracy theory here in that they're getting married at the Stafford Hotel, right? Is that what it's called?
You're right.
In
In
San
San
Francisco?
Francisco.
So
yeah.
when did they reserve that, or
Yeah.
did she
I think
reserve
they're
that
che-
before?
Are they checking it out? Or
I
are they
don't
like?
think they need to reserve it. They have a lot of money.
I think
This
so.
is
Actually,
also
that's
the
a good
90s.
point.
This
This
is
is
not
nice.
post-COVID, like reserve a
Yeah,
place
yeah,
2 years
yeah.
in advance.
I feel like they're
but
going to check it out, but that makes no sense because it's 2 weeks before.
I don't know.
It's called movie magic.
It's-
You just don't-
Don't
you don't
ask
question
questions,
something.
don't ask questions.
Okay, don't ask
Why would
questions.
they not get married in the vineyard? Are you kidding
That's a
me?
great question.
That's Meredith's
Because she's
fatal
boring.
flaw.
She's
That is.
boring.
She doesn't
That
get
is
it.
her
She doesn't
fatal-
get Nikki. She doesn't
if
get it.
she would have done that, nothing would have gone wrong.
Yeah.
There would have been no hotel,
Right.
no running.
they couldn't have done the whole entrapment because they would have had to like go onto the vineyard. It would have
Right,
been very
show up,
obvious, and you'd
bring
be
them
like,
home.
"Why are you here, my ex-wife?"
That's
And
a
it'd be like,
26-year-old for you.
"Oh."
Yeah.
She just
She didn't
didn't
see
know.
that coming.
She didn't know her molars came in too soon.
Sick.
All right, here's the other big internet theory: aren't the parents from Parent Trap horrible parents by splitting up their twins?
They're very selfish parents.
We know some things about the relationship, and I like that the movie keeps it ambiguous. We know a few things. They got together really quickly. They got married very quickly. They got pregnant very quickly. So it was a tumultuous relationship the whole time.
Right.
But was it the right decision?
What, to split up their kids?
Yeah.
I don't think you could say it was.
No, it sounds like, first of all, it's a pattern with Dennis Quaid or Nick Parker.
Oh,
Nick
Nick Parker.
Quick relationships. The 8
Interesting.
weeks. The like elopement on the boat.
He falls hard.
Pop out some twins.
Mm-hmm.
He popped
Separate
out the twins?
them.
Yeah, he popped him out.
Yeah.
Would you guys forgive your parents if your parents did that to you?
No, but I also like it's such a freak coincidence that they met each other,
That's
Yeah.
true.
right? And I don't know if this theory is going around, but did they intentionally send their kids to the same camp for them to meet
subconsciously.
subconsciously, right? But I think they're selfish in the sense that they both had 2 independent dreams, right?
Right.
She wanted to live in London, he wanted to own a winery, and they were willing to sacrifice their kids growing up together.
And they do
to
mention
do
that
that.
in the movie. He's like,
Totally.
you're a designer.
Yeah,
You run a
you made
vineyard.
it.
We did it.
Right.
We did it.
Well,
Yeah.
and that they treat their kids like they are like clones of each other. Like, I don't need both. I have
Yeah.
one. I'm
They
That's
mentioned that in the
enough.
movie. I never noticed there was like they didn't say own or like she's mine.
yeah.
It was
This
this
is
strong
something like
language.
that.
It was a strong
But it's
piece of
strange,
language.
like their non-desire to like even know their other kid.
Right.
That's very strange. Not only are
Yeah.
they keeping the kids from each other and keeping them from their parents, but they're not even pursuing like a relationship with their kid, which is very weird.
I don't think
That's
you
the
could do
weird
it.
part.
Yeah, especially if you have a kid out there that looks exactly like your kid.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's weird that like I feel like multiple times the girls are like, "Are you mad?" And they're like, "Oh no, I'm not mad." Instead of the girls being mad at their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like why did you do
If they're
this?
18, if it's a very different movie.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
they meet at
true.
college.
When it's also interesting that it's the parents are the last ones in each location to realize that this is the other twin, right? It's the
Yeah.
non-parents that are like, wait a minute,
So
you're the
weird.
wrong one. And the parents
Yeah.
know that there's another one out there.
That's called denial.
It's called
Yeah.
denial. The first stage.
Like
The
Yeah.
first stage,
They don't
yes.
That's what they
wanna
teach you in therapy.
I think they know that it was
It was
that it was a bad idea.
it was a bad idea.
I think they're loving parents because clearly like their kids love them.
Mhm.
They're loving parents, but I think what they did was messed up, and I think you said it correctly. Like they just had independent dreams, and that
Yeah.
they valued more than their children's well-being.
And you can see how quickly once they see each other, they're like, "This is stupid."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even remember why we were
Right.
angry at each other. We just remember that you threw a
It's
hairdryer
like
at me.
pre-internet stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And that's an interesting thing. This movie works well, I think, timelessly because it is pre-internet.
Mhm.
Now, there was probably dial-up, but you couldn't stalk Elizabeth
Mhm.
James on Instagram,
Right.
like see that her store's doing really well. Like, it just didn't work that way.
It's
Right.
so cute.
You could live in different places all across the world and get away with it. Now, who do we think found out that the girls were not the right girl first? We clocked the grandfather pretty quickly.
I feel like Chessie. I feel like
Chessie
Chessie was
knew
the
immediately.
fastest.
Chesty was probably the
Yes.
fastest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, how did you know the grandfather knew?
I think he just. I guess we don't know, but he doesn't. It doesn't take him a lot of clues to figure it out. Maybe he was the quickest. As soon as she
Did the phone call?
said
She
woozy,
said a word, woozy.
woozy,
Oh,
eh?
And then
Yeah.
he followed her out.
Woozy,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. So maybe he didn't realize right away. I think he
Did
realized.
he ever take that phone call in like the coat? Or in the
Yeah, he
stair
did.
Oh,
He
right.
did hear the
closet?
phone call. I in my head he like knew as soon as he
Yeah.
saw
He
her.
could
He's a
tell.
grandfather.
Yeah. I
Most
feel like
wisdom.
yeah.
Well, but Annie's dad could tell a little bit. Like he like mentioned the way that she looked as soon as she got off the plane, right?
Mhm.
He
And
said
just her
something.
demeanor.
Yeah, because horde habit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. He was pretty.
He
quick.
picked up on it.
When you rewatch it, it all happens within a couple days. So they do catch it. I think when you're a kid, you feel like, wow, they got away with it for
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah.
It's like no, it was pretty quick. Like Jesse knew
She's
the
like,
next
"I've had
day.
One day with mom. I was
Right.
like, one day.
True.
It's pretty quick. All right. Any other overall thoughts on the movie rewatching it? Beth and Ian, I think it's been the longest for you guys. Or I guess Ian, it's been the longest for you. What was your rewatch experience?
I think, and we just watched another movie yesterday where you haven't watched in like 20 years, and it goes so much faster. The plot is so much more compact than you think it is. And as a
Yeah.
kid, you're like, oh my goodness, like they're at camp for at least an hour, right? So no, it's like 10 minutes, and like they like go from being like mortal enemies to being like best friends and sisters so quickly. And so just watching how, as you get older, like how we can kind of time box things in a different way.
It's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Beth, what about you?
I think I felt the opposite. Maybe because we had mentioned it while watching it. Like, we're like, this is a long movie.
Yeah.
Like we hadn't got to the camping scene yet.
It's a sweeping epic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was.
Some would
ooh,
say.
I like that. I feel like it's timeless. Like it still holds up. I feel like I'm sad that I haven't watched it more recently. It's just so good.
It is.
Some would
very-
call it the Casablanca of the Disney.
Yeah, some would
franchise.
say.
It's very quotable.
Luke Ferris would say that is the Casablanca
I-
of live action Disney.
I had more appreciation for the fits.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
All the things that we kind of talked
Yeah, we
about.
should get
during
into
the-
it.
We'll
yeah.
get it. We'll get into that. That'll be a category
Yeah,
coming
just
up.
Appreciation for different things.
Mm-hmm.
Audrey, what about you?
What's the question again?
What was your reaction rewatching it? We watch this almost every year, I feel like. So
I
this is
think
selfish.
one of the things that I was noticing this time was, and we talked about it while we were watching it, was like, why are the girls so aggressive to each other in the beginning?
Oh, yeah.
Like, why do they want to fight? Like in the fencing, and then in the poker, and in like the camp. What do you say? Like antics with the
Yeah,
cabins.
the
Like,
pranks.
where's all this? Yeah, where is that coming from? And their parents are pretty. They mention like the throwing of the hair dryer, but you never see any like antagonistic behavior. So it's like, what is that about? And then it goes away completely. So I just noticed that this time of like, why are these kids so like fired up?
I think it captures that tween mentality of like jealousy and you're at camp.
But would you ever actually treat like they are siblings, but they don't know they're siblings? It's very much like sibling behavior.
I guess
But
that's
to
true.
like a
Yeah.
non-sibling, like to be that aggressive is kind of wild.
I think they're feeling the sister energy. But I
It
don't
must
know.
be. I mean, if I've ever seen sister energy,
you guys both have sisters, so.
that's hardcore sister energy.
That's
But like, yeah, I mean, I've drawn blood,
when you have to, when you need to.
but I knew it was my sister.
I just think it's all this sisterly sibling energy, and then also just like freaking out, and that's where it's like a freaking out energy. Like there's someone who looks exactly the same
so
as me.
this is deeper than.
I think it's deeper.
comes
I think it's like
across.
subconscious trauma
Yeah.
from being
must-
separated at
It
birth.
honestly must be.
It's that twin energy, right? Like if
Yeah.
you be twins, like they do have special powers.
Yeah, it's
Right.
freaky.
It's freaky.
They
Yeah.
were once one,
Yeah, it was
and
kind
now
of
they
weird.
are
I'm
two.
like, why are you guys so mean to each other?
Yeah, they're very mean, and we don't really get into that.
yeah.
Yeah, they never say sorry.
They don't need to. They're
And it's
sisters.
just like a quick, like they fix the window together and then they're like best friends.
Yeah. I think
It's
you
the
know what?
Oreos.
Here's what we need to learn. The isolation cabin does work.
Okay.
The Marvas were
That's a
right.
good
The
takeaway.
isolation cabin does
So
work.
just
It
so
brings
you guys
people
know,
together.
The doors are locked.
Yeah. And we'll be isolated here.
You're staying here.
We
If you
will
have
be
family
best friends.
conflict, you
We'll
go to
be
the isolation
sisters
cabin.
by the end of it.
You
We
either
have
die or you
Oreos?
become.
We do have
Best
the
friends.
Oreos.
We have plenty of Oreos.
We have plenty of
Have
Evian
you
water.
seen us?
No lizards on the Evian, by the way.
Drink water.
No lizards on the Evian. All right, we're moving on to Leasties and Besties. This is where we do
I like
awards, superlatives of the least and the best.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys ready for the
Mhm.
least? We'll
Yes.
start out with Leasties.
All right. Least enjoyable camp activity. Playing trumpet.
Wait, enjoyable for those who are playing or those who are present?
If you had to do these activities, what's the least enjoyable camp activity? Playing the trumpet or doing the flag raise or lower in the rain, fencing, getting stuck in the isolation cabin, peer pressure skinny dipping, unsanitized ear piercing, a 12-year-old boy getting sent to an all-girls camp. What's the worst activity out of all those?
I think I gotta go ear piercing.
Easily.
I can't.
Yeah.
That's that. Even just watching that, I got a little. Ugh.
I would say isolation cabin.
Yeah, that'd be
I
tough
couldn't
for you.
bear everyone else having fun and me.
Oh, that'd
not.
be rough.
That
Like,
sounds like a reward.
That sounds like
in
the
the
worst
woods in a nice
tell me you're
cabin.
introverted or not. If you like the isolation cabin. Yeah, I think the trumpet player and the flag, the revelry, I guess that's all. I view that because that's revelry. If you've ever been to camp, it's the trumpet and the flag raising. That just to me was always like the nerdiest, but also the hardest job because they had to wake up earlier than everybody. And then playing the trumpet, like I went to a camp that didn't have like a real trumpeter, but like trying to play the trumpet that early in the morning. I mean, it's tough.
It's a commitment.
It is a commitment. It's great. I love it. All right. This is least well aged, which is what's aged poorly from the movie.
After rewatching it.
All right. Not telling your twin siblings that the other exists. Sending 12-year-olds into a cabin by themselves in the middle of the woods. I'll save this one for last because it's going to win. Camping with your fiance's tweens. Bad idea. Phone hijinks, aka the rapper trick. Fax machine with the dog 911. And then last but not least of what's aged poorly, top hat as a wedding dress.
So true.
That was bad at the
never,
time.
never good.
It was never cool.
Is that one win? I think
I'm
that
just
would win.
shocked that they let that, like, how did they let that slide?
Elizabeth James would never.
She would never.
She
Like,
was doing that for her daughter.
She had so much class.
It was just to show that she was like thinking on her toes and like
Right.
laid back and cool.
I just thought she could have thought of a better idea.
I agree.
Was there anything else that hasn't aged well?
There's a couple words in there that were like,
Oh, there
you
was some
can't-
words.
that HR would not
HR would not approve
Yeah.
some of the slang words.
I think even just like Chessie like working for the
Right.
family
Yeah.
is a little
The
bit
bell.
unusual that it's just like a father and daughter.
Yeah.
And I actually was watching it thinking it was interesting. Like there's a father missing in one family and a mother missing in the other, and they have like hired help to fill those roles, which seemed to work for them, but it's a bit unusual now.
Yeah, that almost
true.
feels like carryover from the original. There
A
was
different
it was
time.
almost a homage to the original with the help there.
Just unusual in the sense that I don't know anybody who lives that way now, but
right.
You
not
never know.
necessarily like problematic, but just different.
Yeah.
It is different. I still think
The hat on the wedding
Yeah.
hat. That's just not.
That
we'll top it.
and also just not telling your kid.
well, yeah,
The
not
hat's
just
worse. The hat is worse.
That is by
Let's
Let's
far
be clear
worse.
to the audience that
By
is
far worse.
By far worse.
All right, this is a tough.
Tough one, guys. Least responsible adult: Elizabeth James, Nick Parker, Simon, Chessie, or Meredith,
Wait, Simon?
The butler.
the butler.
I thought it was Martin.
Or Martin.
Oh, Martin. Yeah,
Martin.
who's
Simon
Simon?
is his
That's
real
that's
name.
the actor.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, wait.
Least responsible?
Martin, Chessie,
Chessie, Meredith.
Mom.
The mom or the dad.
Least responsible.
I mean, like generally responsible. I think they're all pretty even.
I mean, I feel like, wait, who's the least responsible?
Right.
I feel like, I mean, it's hard to pick between the mom and the dad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Nick
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I guess because he's the one, like,
It's his fault. And it's
Because
like,
he didn't go for her. He didn't,
he didn't go
chase
after
her.
her.
good point, Luke.
Is that about being responsible? He wasn't responsible.
He's responsible
but
for all
He
this.
is responsible.
But also, like, he said, I thought you didn't want me to. Like, maybe he was respecting her boundary.
No.
No.
but that's a different question. You're saying like who is responsible for the situation, not who is the least responsible adult. Those are like very different things.
Well,
I think Nick is the least responsible. He's
Okay.
gonna marry this
Just
floozy
like bimbo.
after like 8 weeks.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
hasn't even introduced.
Yeah. It
Her
like
to her-
proposed to her before he. You're so right.
Yeah.
Proposed to her before she met his daughter.
He
and his other daughter.
reserve wine with her.
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
special reserve.
Yeah, he's
Good
He's
point.
fairly
I agree.
irresponsible.
And he sent his kid off like across the country. He doesn't seem to have any clue like what's going on.
Right.
I guess the mom doesn't either.
And then we're happy they get together, right? But
I guess
he
Not
was
anymore. I
like,
don't know.
"Oh yeah, this girl's back. Elizabeth James is back. I'm just gonna go on a camping trip." And like, yeah, I'm
I
getting
thought that
married in
was
2
wild.
weeks.
That
I'm
was
getting
most-
married in 2 weeks, but we're just gonna do this. So
Fair.
And like not
Least
invite.
responsible.
Very
and
chaotic.
like also seemed like he didn't want his fiance to come.
Totally.
He
really
let it
didn't want her to
happen.
come.
Yeah.
But he self-sabotaged, or he let his kids and his
Right.
ex-wife self-sabotage.
Well, when
him.
he
least
told-
responsible as an adult.
Agreed.
Just say,
Okay.
"Hey, this isn't."
Nick
Like
Parker.
the fact that he was gonna go on it with his ex-wife.
Chaos.
That's where Meredith, like she gets
She
in
wasn't
trouble.
She's irresponsible, but she's 20.
No, but she wasn't wrong. She actually was
Right.
like
She
very
stood up
mature,
for
and she's
herself.
like, "I'm not comfortable with this."
Right.
I think like that's actually what she said verbatim.
Yeah, I'm not going. I
And
don't.
then
I
Nick
shouldn't
was
go.
like telling the kids, and he was like, "Meredith is coming." Like he was like not happy.
The queen is coming.
Watch out. All
okay,
right.
I agree with you.
Speaking of irresponsible,
Yeah.
so after this movie ends, who is more likely to stay together? Nick and Elizabeth,
or Chessie.
Chessie and the butler.
Definitely Nick
Or
and
the
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Chessie and the Butler is not a realistic relationship.
No, it's
I don't
not.
understand.
They
it.
didn't. They didn't make it that far.
No.
All right, we're gonna move on to besties. Let's get positive, guys. Come
Okay.
on.
Good.
All right, this is best age. Things that's aged the best. Dennis Quaid's fit, but then I just said
All the 90s fashion.
You're gonna say
So
Dennis Quaid's
good.
face.
and his face.
Des Quaid's face
His
has
fit.
aged.
has
perfectly.
aged really well.
Everything is aged well over there.
Rewatching it to like today, I was like, almost everything single fashion style is in trend,
Except for the hat.
except for the hat,
Yeah.
except for the top hat, wedding
Yeah.
dress. Other than that, it pretty much was all spot on.
Right.
It's crazy.
I feel like it's a little bit more tailored than how people dress now. But
Yeah,
like
more
if
collars.
you wore some
Yeah.
of those
Yeah.
outfits, you wouldn't look like odd. But yeah, I think we're a little more casual now.
Yeah. All right. Best aged stuff. Natasha Richardson taking a business call in French while lying in bed.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
We commented on that. It's just like you can't beat it.
No.
You can't top it. It's like how do you not fall in love with her?
Not with those satin sheets.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
wanna jump
Those
on that
pillows
bed.
are so big and fluffy.
Yeah, it was definitely down.
Yes,
100%.
All of it was down.
peanut butter and Oreos. We tested it out tonight. What do we think?
Amazing.
Again, heaven.
Yeah.
Especially with the Skippy, like
Timeless.
Yeah, no
It has to
natural.
be
Yeah.
Skippy.
Can't be this organic crap.
No,
Yeah.
It's
all
gotta-
chemicals.
Needs
Yes.
a little
Figure
sugar.
out what Skippy tastes like.
I
and
know.
It's good.
It delivered.
It's good.
Costco.
The smell of grandfather, peppermint and pipe
Tobacco. That was. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. It just felt like it came out of nowhere. Just like,
I think that's aged well.
That ages well.
Peppermint.
You
and
remember
pipe.
that?
I know.
I
It
did.
just sounded
that was
funny.
one of the
That
things
was-
I
you
remember
remembered.
how it smelled.
Good God.
The smell is great, but the
All right, moving
sentence
on.
was funny. Okay, sorry.
Leonardo DiCaprio poster.
Interesting. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I mean, if you think about all the '90s like
Right.
teen stars they could have picked, that's the one who's aged super well.
Titanic, hello.
I mean, incredible that like
He's still making some of the most important movies and one of the biggest
Yes.
movie stars in the world.
I think they picked well. Like they knew that he was gonna.
Yeah, it wasn't like
I
I'm
don't even
trying
know who
to.
else it would have been.
I don't know.
Heartthrob? No, he's the
So I
one.
would say
90s.
this is his big launch. Like this might be
Yeah.
his big break. Is the reference?
This
to the
solidifies his
character.
reputation.
I would also say the handshake
Handshake has aged well,
Mhm.
and the soundtrack overall.
Great,
Classical.
Great
It
Every
just
time I hear one of those
so
songs,
good.
elsewhere,
I
I'm
think
like-
we all know if you hear it when you're in the grocery store or
What's
on the
the
radio.
song that plays when she gets to London? When she's like doing
Here
the
we go.
montage? Yeah.
Here we
Can
go
you sing
again.
it?
Can we get a no? I was thinking.
There she goes.
Oh, there she goes.
There she goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's sung
Sing it.
by someone
Hit it
else.
once. It's a cover, I think.
It's a cover because Sixpence is the one that really does it, but this was by.
Sixpence on the Richard.
Yeah, I think it's a cover.
That's definitely like anytime I hear that song, I think of that.
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
What's the best age out of all that? Do you think? All
The
that
best
list. Out of all
aged?
those things that I read off. Is it the fashion?
Fashion.
Fashion.
Dennis Quaid is on point.
Yes.
in
Agreed.
every
The-
moment.
Also,
Yeah.
the music's really good.
Oh, it is a lot. That's good. Okay,
Best prank.
best
Ooh.
prank.
Stealing the clothes after losing the poker game. That's good.
Child's Play.
Yeah. Beds on the roof of the cabin.
That's hardcore.
How?
How?
Would love to know.
Those little girls. I mean, I'm not sure.
Was there a deleted scene there? Was there a deleted scene?
They must have gotten maybe convinced I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know.
Convince the staff.
The staff to
I
help?
feel like that's.
Somebody lend a hand.
I'm like, I don't know how they would have done that.
That's the most fantastical part
I think
of
the
movie.
trumpet player did it.
Yeah. She's like, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's definitely her.
She got up early.
Yeah,
Revelry.
she's like, I got this.
That's probably
The one thing that is, I was like, that's not real.
Yeah.
I have one more.
Okay.
What's the name of the butler again?
Martin.
Martin pretending to be straight. It has to be the best prank in this. He's
Well,
wearing an ascot.
Yeah,
as you
I know,
should.
he's wearing an
Yeah,
ascot.
yeah.
And I also like he stepped in the closet to bring out the dress. And
Yes.
I mean, it's one of my
So
favorite
much
lines. I
symbolism.
mean,
That's
it's,
true,
and he
yeah.
came out of okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we
If
all
I
know.
had your legs.
Yes.
If I had your legs.
You'll kill it. He's such a great character. But yeah, that's okay. Another prank that we missed. The cabin booby trap, like the whole cabin.
Right.
I mean, that's just
So
epic.
sorry.
You almost dropped your Evian.
Ugh.
Good
Do you
God.
want to say
I'm
that
like,
again?
but what part of the booby trap was the worst part?
The honey.
The honey. Yeah. The honey.
I mean,
Well, if you had to choose, what would you take?
that you'd prefer
If you're in that cabin, what one do you
shaving
want?
cream hair.
Shaving cream, yeah.
That shaving cream hair was fine.
That wasn't
What's
like on
wrong
her
with the honey?
skin.
Oh, the
She's
hair.
covered
really
in
sticky.
honey.
I don't think honey comes off easily.
Actually, it does wash off pretty easily.
Oh, right.
Annie gets off with it.
Well, thank you.
Tell us more,
You
Audrey.
can use like natural organic honey as like a face mask,
Oh.
and it just washes off with water.
So I think Annie doesn't really get anything besides the
She's the
water
big
balloon.
water-
Well,
with
she
the-
steps in the
with the
molasses.
Oh, but molasses on
Feathers?
the
Did
And-
she get feathers?
I think they all.
feet. No, the Marvas get
Okay.
tarred and
Tarred and
feathered.
Well, they all
Tarred
do.
and
The,
feathered.
they all
Was
the
it tar
feathers.
or was it chocolate?
It was
Well,
chocolate.
it
It
was
was
chocolate
chocolate
tar.
sauce.
But it
the,
was giving.
the
yeah.
Marvas get it bad.
Yeah, they
Wait,
get
what's
it
the
the worst.
question here? Is there a
This is
question?
best prank, but we're just going to like what out of the cabin, what would be the worst?
Oh, to experience.
Yeah.
I think the honey's the worst because like
It's just
it's all over
sticky.
her clothes. It's all over her. Just that'd be a terrible way to wake up.
Yeah.
It's an epic prank. I think
It-
everybody that when we watched this, I think my brother was like, I need to do this to,
Right.
to,
The coolest
Luke.
thing you've
Yeah,
ever
he's
seen.
like, I'm
He's
gonna
like
do
a
it to
12-year-old.
Luke. Yeah, it was awesome. The other prank that we have the Evian bottle, so we don't have the lizards, is putting the lizard on the Evian bottle. The sticks to keep away the mountain lions, which is in the first movie or the original movie as well. Sugar water as insect
that was
repellent.
funny.
Very
Oh
cruel.
man, that's
That
awful.
was a good prank.
And then I think is the most brutal is the mattress in the lake because she could have really gotten hurt there.
Right.
She could have drowned
She could have died.
for sure.
We don't know if she knows how to swim.
No,
Also, just like waking up to being underwater.
Yeah.
You know, like the jarring, like you gasp for breath.
Right.
Even
Well,
if you're a
she's
good
drugged.
swimmer.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
yeah,
took
she
she took a
also
sleeping
drugged.
pill.
Yeah.
Oh.
that's
She
why
went out
that's
with
why
it.
it's a
That's
bad.
actually,
It's
like,
actually
really dangerous.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's not funny.
that's
Yeah.
it drew the line.
Should we
Yeah.
be talking about
I
this?
know, it's kind
Well,
of dark.
they got in trouble.
But we should
How
probably
much
talk
trouble?
about it.
They got grounded to the end of the century.
Which was 2 years.
What
They
is
got-
being grounded when you're 11? It's nothing.
Oh, she's like, I get to
there's
hang
no
out with
internet.
I get to hang
It's
out with
like
my
the
You
ice
can't
sister.
even
cabin.
drive.
Well, they're hanging out in her room and playing cards. Like,
Yeah.
you're grounded
Yeah.
on this vineyard. You can't.
Yeah.
What do you? she's
Literally
like,
my dream.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get to hang out with my dog and my
Please
twin sister. I just
Can I get grounded
found.
now?
Please, Dennis Quaid, ground me. Okay, different podcast.
Okay, what's the best prank out of all of them? I think
The cabin is that. It's epic.
booby
It's like
trap.
it's iconic.
There were so many layers to it, and it was so well thought out.
Layers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
lot
it's
of
it's a
layers.
commitment.
Plus, they didn't wake up.
Is the
other
ultimate
girls.
prank them switching places though?
Oh.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay,
She's been
she's
on the
watched it every
podcast
year.
before, Yeah, yeah, it is the ultimate prank. All right, best help.
Oh, Chessie.
Chessie.
Oh, actually,
Chassis.
Martin
Martin's
Chessie?
also great, but I mean,
I got to throw one out there because we think of those two.
Grandfather.
He's not the help. Meredith's assistant, Richard. Ice
Ice is
woman.
Ice Queen.
Ice woman.
Ice woman.
Proud of it,
What
babe.
does she respond?
He's a big
Proud of it, babe.
Hey, Richard is still collecting royalty checks.
Yeah,
every
pound for
time we watch
pound,
this.
Richard
Yeah.
is my favorite.
Yeah.
He wins.
Yeah.
Best help.
15
It's
seconds.
Chessie for sure.
Yeah.
She made
Chessie,
What
yeah.
did
She's
she-
just so
breakfast,
cool, calm, and
bacon?
collected. Oh yeah, the French toast.
French toast.
But Martin went-
chocolate
he
chip
went
pancakes, fresh squeezed
Non-paid.
orange juice.
I guess that's like a vacation. He like helped
to-
her
I
out.
didn't see him cook
California.
a thing.
And he went to San
You
Francisco.
got to go to the Stafford Hotel.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Chessie
Yeah,
wins.
Chessie wins. She
She's
wins.
to deal with Merida.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
true.
Ringing her bell.
Oh yeah, and she was so
Ooh.
chill when she came out. She's like,
You rang.
You rang, which is a
almost
good
unfazed.
Adams Family
Yeah.
nod. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys
is
saw
that
that
fun?
when she says you rang.
You rang.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Cartier too.
Yeah, the Cartier. That's good. All right, this is going to be the officially the Nancy Meyers bestie. It is the best designed space.
oh,
The camp cabins are just the camp in general.
Okay.
The James's flat in London, Elizabeth James's studio, the Parker's estate, or the private dinner boat.
Oh.
dang.
The wedding boat or the reunion boat?
The reunion boat.
I
Those
like
are very
the
cute.
boats a lot.
I think I gotta go with the vineyard.
Mm-hmm.
It was timeless. Like I didn't look at that being like, oh, that's the '90s. It just
Yeah.
felt like you could walk into
Totally.
there right now and it would still be
The
good. And the
ivy,
light, yeah,
The
everything.
horses, the large pieces of art,
Yes.
Yeah.
the giant fireplace.
Mm.
I love Elizabeth's bedroom though, like when
Yeah.
Annie goes around and like touches like the perfume and there's like the crystal lamp and like all the beautiful things and her bed with,
Nostalgic.
that we already talked about. I don't know.
I still liked the outside of her studio.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was very chic.
Also timeless.
Yeah,
Like if
that
you
would,
walk
that
past
would
it
be
today,
great
you would
now.
like want to go in.
Yeah,
Nancy Meyers, the
Nancy
best.
Meyers.
the hat ruins it.
The hat, it's out.
Why
So
do
the
they have
only the
those
outside of the
hats?
studio.
Yeah.
Wait. So what's the best one?
I think the Parker estate.
The Parker estate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually feels the most Nancy Myers
Out of all the spaces.
Arches.
Yeah. Like if you watch her movies after this, you see incredible kitchens, incredible wide open
Oh, they're the
spaces.
bride.
We don't really see the kitchen though, do we?
Yeah, Chessie's in the kitchen. We don't, but yeah. To be fair, compared to other Nancy Meyers movies, the kitchen isn't as
It's
featured
mostly
as
the
much.
living room with like the
Yeah.
fireplace.
Yeah, I did see some grapes in a bowl, so that
Oh,
that
yeah.
like you'll see that in all of her movies.
Really
Yeah, like she really created that trend of like things in a bowl on a table.
interesting.
Like Pottery Barn wouldn't exist without Nancy Meyers films.
You heard it here.
Shout out
Yeah,
Nancy.
yeah. All right, a few more categories here.
'Kay.
Then we'll wrap up.
No.
Best food or beverage, which we sampled most of them today. The strawberries, which technically the girls can't have, but
I
we
was
had them
allergic.
today. We were not allergic. The Oreos and Skippy, peanut butter, Chessie's chili.
Wait, did they eat Skippy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I got
didn't catch
Skippy.
that.
Brand
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chessie's chili, Chessie's breakfast, which
which I thought about doing for our night tonight, but that's just way too much work.
Part 2. We'll watch it
Yeah,
again
part
later
two
this year.
with
Next year.
the fresh orange juice. We'll do a brunch.
Yes.
we'll do a brunch. Meredith's martini, Elizabeth's hangover cure,
AKA
tar,
The tar.
the boat course meal, which
we didn't see a lot of.
No.
that's one of the most
We just
disappointing
saw the
parts.
soup.
Yeah, the soup. And then where dreams have no end, wine.
Ugh.
What was your favorite food or beverage?
Gosh. The Chessie's chili was so good.
Not mine. I feel like you're complimenting the chili
love
I
the
made.
chili.
That's very
The
kind.
food in
They
the
don't
movie.
really show people actually eating. Like they like
Dennis
mention
Quaid's
the
eating the
food.
I
chili.
guess like the scenes around it.
Yeah.
Right.
The wine is pretty. I mean, that scene. Wait, what does he say? I love this wine.
I have every bottle of
That was
it.
the
I
worst.
bought every bottle ever made.
I love that.
No, he just
I
says,
know,
"I
that's-
love that,"
that's what he
because
said.
he
I
got
love that.
I love that.
Bead Day 19. It was like a wine from at the end of the war.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "I love
love
that."
that.
She was like waiting for commentary, and that was like all he could say about the wine. I feel like that was impromptu. Like
I don't know. Rewatching
I
that, I
love
was like,
that.
this is the power move.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like,
I love that.
did you know I'm a wine collector?
Yes.
I collect wine.
I think Chessie's breakfast looked the best.
It-
like when
yeah,
she pulled out
for
that
sure.
bacon
Oh,
and
so
the
good.
chocolate
Oh, yeah.
And the
pancakes
fresh
and
squeezed
The
orange
orange
juice.
was so
Yeah.
yeah.
And then all she did was take a bite of that toast. I remember like watching that and being like, I would never.
As a
I
kid,
would
it
have
was
stayed
the
and
most
ate
deplorable
that.
thing you could possibly do. Is
To
like
not
Yeah.
eat that
As
breakfast.
a young
Sausage
kid,
chip pancakes sitting there.
You would never leave
Right.
that behind.
bacon. I would never.
No,
ever,
that was
ever.
very
Wild.
appetizing.
That was,
okay, can I add one thing though?
Yeah.
I do feel like the thing that stuck the most was the Oreos and peanut butter.
I think
Totally.
so. It's iconic food for
like
this movie.
I feel like
Had you ever had it before the movie? Like, did it introduce the idea?
I'm not sure. Oh, before the movie, definitely not.
Me either.
I'm not even sure if I had it.
No, same. It wasn't like a thing I ever had.
Yeah,
But it's so good.
it's very good. Can confirm.
Recommend.
All right, best Parker / James, Hallie, Annie, Nick, or Elizabeth.
What?
Best.
Wait, should this be
Parker.
F, Mary,
/
Kill? Do we do this on this podcast?
I'm not gonna.
we
I'm
don't
not gonna do
go
any
to-
of those things to a 12-year-old.
I think it's an
Put us in an
easy-
awkward situation.
No, it's twins mom and dad, and we all know the answers, and we all agree on them. Are you gonna cut this?
No, you keep rolling. We keep rolling.
We all agree on the same thing, right? We're Dennis, Mary, Elizabeth, kill the kid.
Go kill the kids. we got a young
We're all
Meredith over
Meredith
here.
here.
We're all Meredith.
We're all Meredith.
We're all Meredith.
This
Deep
is
down,
this
we're all
is a family
Meredith.
show.
It's a
This-
family
why
show.
we're all drinking Evian.
Evians.
Okay, ask the question again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Best Parker, Hallie, Aiding, Nick, or Elizabeth?
Best.
Parker /
Elizabeth.
James. Elizabeth.
I would say Elizabeth.
She's the best of us
She's
all.
just.
She can do. No
I want
wrong.
to be Nick, but I think Elizabeth.
Well, didn't we
is.
already decide Nick was the villain?
He was, like,
Or,
the
Ian
most
said he's the worst kid
He's
or the worst
irresponsible.
person.
But Ian's like, I would take a vineyard.
I'll take a vineyard.
But that's not the question.
Oh, it's who's
just
the
like,
best.
I think Elizabeth. I like how much emotion she showed. Like leaving London to go to California. Like she was nervous. Like the fact that she was like so open with her kids. Like she was vulnerable. Like, do you know how much I thought about like the time I met your like would see your dad again?
And she's very strong. She's like,
She's also
you
very
didn't
strong.
come after me.
Right.
She didn't like buckle.
But that's why he says you don't have to be so brave.
I felt
He knows
that.
her. He knows her.
I wish
That's
someone would
true.
say that to me.
Yeah.
I want her to be like almost like a little more.
I just feel like I'm like fighting, you know?
All right. Elizabeth wins. Best scene.
This is what I don't need
The
to
best
go back.
scene. The
Poker scene / prank montage.
the picture reveal. The studio montage.
Wait, the picture.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can
Oh,
we
the
start
picture.
This is
over?
the best
I seen
scene.
the picture on the
Yeah.
table. You wanted.
Wait, what is the picture?
Oh, the picture,
the water, the Camp Walden water pitcher.
Wow, he really liked that.
Wait,
picture.
what are you referencing?
The picture.
right down the middle. Right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
Picture.
Picture. It's
Yes.
a hard word.
These Midwest accents.
The
I know.
picture reveal. The studio montage. Meredith Blake reveal. I can't handle this into the hotel.
Hotel arrival scenes.
These are all scenes.
I'm starting to get a little
The boat dinner.
certain of these things.
The
Too
camp.
many options.
Okay.
What was your favorite scene then?
No, I'm sorry.
I'll tell you mine.
Thank you, Ian, for
When
participating in
Jesse
the show.
realizes that this is Annie.
Yeah.
That
I
was
think
cute.
that has to be the best scene.
Very emotional.
Yeah, very much.
That was very cute. That was a good scene.
All the reveals. I think when Natasha Richardson first runs down the stairwell, that got me, and it's like slow motion.
Yeah.
So the
Oh,
Meredith
yeah.
Blake reveals that when they like give her identity, and
Yeah.
she's kind of like in the big hat.
Yeah, she's in the
and it's
big
like, who
hat
is it?
down by the pool.
I do like that. It's like very old Hollywood,
right.
kind of referencing like the first movie.
Yeah.
That's a good scene.
It reminds you.
And they don't know there's a like girlfriend yet.
That's true.
What were you gonna say, Beth?
Yeah,
Because
what's it
it
remind you
reminds you of, I mean, it's totally unrelated, but like the Titanic opening scene where
Oh yes.
she like lifts up her hat.
Yes.
Totally.
It's,
Another
like,
great
the
reveal.
Totally.
Same hat, different hat, but
It could be another scene. It doesn't have to be on this list.
Is that I can't handle this meaning I'm not mature enough for this?
Yeah,
I think-
the
That's
cut,
very
the cut of when Elizabeth James is telling Hallie, "I'll take care of it. Everything will be fine." And it's just a harsh cut of her with the curling iron.
So
and
stressed.
I can't handle this with the sunglasses
Yeah.
with the
I do.
cigarette.
I love that scene.
That's my favorite scene in
Yeah,
the movie.
and then when she tries vodka for the first
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
That
I
was
love that
funny.
scene. That's
That
my
was
favorite.
And I tried this little baby, you'll kill it. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Any other scenes that I missed?
did you said they're running down the stairs when Annie comes home?
Yeah.
Annie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was sweet.
that's a
Mhm.
sweet
I liked
one.
that.
Any of those interactions with the kids
Yeah.
And the reveals and the music. I mean,
Anything
that's what
with
this
Elizabeth
movie's.
James.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Okay, on to our last category, best quote. Do you guys have a favorite quote from this movie? Maybe ones that you guys say all the time.
We did say a few.
We
I feel
said-
like we knew a few lines while we were watching it.
That's not it, but
No,
I feel like I appreciate it. I'm not mature enough for this
Yeah.
time around.
Yes,
As an adult.
you felt that one more.
Yeah, I was like,
Mm.
that's funny.
I mean, I have every battle ever made.
Yeah.
I feel like we said that quite a few times. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
What else
I
did
can
we
only think
quote?
of Call Me Aunt Vicky. That's the only
Call
one.
me on Vicky.
That's actually a
Which
pretty
now
good
it's
one.
so symbolic
Vicky.
now that I know the
Yeah.
callback
It's so
to the
deeper,
original.
It's so deeper.
That's a
feel like
really good one.
Meredith's line stick. Like, I'm going to send them to
Fuck
Timbuktu.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
She emphasizes like every word she
Yeah.
says.
Ice Woman.
Yeah, Ice Woman.
Proud of it, babe.
Oh, and when the tie-dye girl also says babe.
Yeah.
I think that was
babe,
like...
that was such a cool word.
Yeah, it
That's
was
not a
very cool.
possibility, babe.
Yeah, there you go.
So cool.
Very cool.
A couple other ones in your honor: a royal flush from the poker
Ooh,
game.
Yeah.
What's you want to know the real difference between us? Let me see. I know how to fence and you don't, or I have class and you don't.
Yeah, that's
Take your pick.
classic.
You're nervous. An 11-year-old is cutting my hair right down the middle.
Yep. Right down the
Thank
middle.
you.
Right.
That was a call and response.
Sorry.
That was a call. Right down the middle.
Right
down the middle.
Thank you. I'd wear this, little baby. You'll kill it. We've mentioned many times. Martin,
What are you doing when he's in his Speedo? That's funny. Yes to all the above, except you don't have to cry hysterically.
Oh yes, I do.
Oh, we also liked the line.
You don't always have to be brave.
Yeah, you don't always have to be this brave.
Yeah, I never picked up on that one before.
Yeah,
It's really
we're gonna use it from now on.
Smolder. The smolder.
Smolder.
I do have to say
I
that
also
final
wanted to say
the
that
final
thing.
scene is really good. We didn't mention the final scene when he is like,
I think rewatching it, it's so rare to be able to shoot a scene like that that's so emotional without it being cheesy, but also
Yeah.
how they cut back and forth from the actors, and they really Dennis Quaid is just shimmying up into the frame, like he's getting closer, and then it cuts back to her. It's perfect. And then the kiss sequence is
Did they say
amazing.
anything?
He's not saying anything. Like he's just
There.
quading it up.
Yeah.
But does he say something about like, I wasn't gonna let you? Oh, it was gonna follow you this time. Or,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
say, I
He
wasn't
says
gonna
that,
let-
and then he starts getting closer and closer to her as she starts to, like she's saying
And
all the
she's getting
reasons why they
emotional.
shouldn't be
Yeah.
together,
And that's when he says,
That was cute.
to all the
Also,
above.
Their kiss was long and
It's a
close
long,
up.
it's a beautifully shot
I feel
kiss.
like you never see that anymore.
Yeah, you can't really
it's
do it.
so tight.
It's so
I
tight.
kind of loved it.
It's
I'm
so
like, I'm
good.
A part of this.
Dean Cundy, you're in it. We all were. We did. We went
We
through the
lived
whole
it.
Journey with
Yeah.
with the Parent
We
Trap.
deserve an up close.
We do.
Mhm.
All right, friends, we're moving on to the end here. Typically, what we do is we rank, or we say, what did you rank this on Letterboxd? I don't know if any of you are on Letterboxd, but if you could rank this out of 5 stars, what would you rank it?
Solid 5.
I mean,
It's a
5.
It's a 5 for me.
It's gone down in history.
I have no notes.
Ian, for it being a rewatch in a long
Yeah.
time.
4.9.
4.9.
Yeah.
That's good. We'll allow a 0.9 for our guest here, and then
I'm new to the game.
he's new to the show, and then
It's always a 5.
It's always no half stars here.
We gotta just reshoot this entire episode, please. I'm so sorry.
Most importantly, what does this movie mean to you? We'll start with Audrey.
This movie makes me think about my sister. I remember watching with her. Beth probably has a similar answer. We're gonna share our answer.
You can
Yeah, I don't know. It just makes me think about like family and siblings, and it's just happy.
It is. Beth, what does this movie mean to you?
I think similarly, it's a lot of nostalgia. I feel like there's like something about summer camp, and nothing besides summer camp can really capture that feeling.
Yeah.
Where you make bonds with friends that you've never met before, and then over a week or 8 weeks if you come from an East Coast family.
If you are
If
so
you have the
lucky.
money for it,
If you have the money to go to camp for 8 weeks. I don't know. I just feel like they're memories that you don't really recreate elsewhere. So there's just something special. 90s. I think
Magic.
we've mentioned pre-internet a couple times.
Mhm.
It just feels different.
It does.
I don't know.
Totally
That's
agree.
true.
Yeah.
Ian, what does this movie mean to you?
Yeah, I think like I don't have the nostalgia of watching it or remembering it being 10, but
Ian hates
just
this movie.
I love this
It's
movie.
forced
I gave it
to watch this
4.9.
movie, dress
He
up
knocked
in
it down
Camp
to
Walden
0.1.
shirts.
We're gonna talk after.
But I will say, I think watching old movies from the 90s again and saying that they're old, which is sad, but just
It
like
is sad.
we just don't make movies like that anymore.
We don't.
And it's good to watch an old movie
Mhm.
like that. So
Are we sad to say that it's an old movie because that means that we're old?
I think what was
No, there's
hard is
nothing there.
looking
That's-
up
that's
all
not
these
true.
actors and actresses
False.
and realizing that were younger than us when they made this movie.
That's humbling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Meredith Blake. What?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Chessie?
crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe some of us. I don't know how old we all are.
Jesse, I guess, was older than us.
Yes. Well, friends, thank you for being here. Thank you, campers, for joining us. Ian and Beth, it's great to have you as first-time guests on the show.
Campers.
It's our
First-time
honor,
campers.
really.
Hopefully,
Thank
we'll have
you.
you back soon. Friends, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Next week, we're going to have a discussion about the
Best trailers of the 2000s.
with a
Ooh.
special guest, least important things favorite.
Beth Donaldson.
This is an invitation.
All right, campers,
All right.
we're closing shop. We'll see you next
It's
summer.
none of you.
Bye, friends.
Bye.